Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Eddie and welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, we are actually reviewing the white purpose or loyalty colorway of the Fat Joe Air Jordan 1 Terror Squads. And this is actually one of the more limited or exclusive colorways because it is literally limited to NYC only. And I got to give a big shout out to my wife because she's the one with the pair. So I'll catch y'all in a bit, all right? Alright y'all, so we just picked these up from Sensigo and I gotta give a big shout out to them for picking my wife for the raffle W because these sneakers were very hard to cop. These were an NYC exclusive only, which again is very limited, so I'm actually happy that I'm able to review these sneakers right now. So with that being said guys, let's just go right into the box details real quick. So as you can actually see, we do have that retro Nike box, which I think looks really nice. Drake did a similar thing with his Terra Nocta collab. So we do have on the right side this bright orange detail right here, and then on the left hand side you can see that standard cardboard box colorway right here with a white Nike logo right there. Then when we actually go around the box, it's pretty standard. There's nothing really amazing to talk about. So let's just get right into the sticker details right here. And it does read off as Nike Air Force 1 Low Quick Strike, Terror Squad, New York. And the colorway shown is white and turquoise. And just to correct myself from earlier, I did say purpose, but the correct term is turquoise. And I went with a true to size of a size 8, but you could go half a size or a full size down depending on how your feet fits Air Force 1. And now when opening this box lid right here, we do have the standard white Air Force 1 wax tissue paper, and then we have a regular white wax tissue paper. And this is actually my first impression on these sneakers right here, first time seeing it in hand. And I have to say, these joints look really clean, and based on the feeling of the leather, it does have that thick touch to it. So they're definitely justifying that $150 price tag. And come on guys, these are super clean. I prefer these colorway actually over the blackout colorway, but the blackout colorway does have a little bit more history to it. So if I cop those, I definitely would give you guys that history for that. But to focus a little bit on the history of this shoe right here, this is actually inspired by Fat Joe's Rolls-Royce Phantom. So this kind of looks like a gray in the product photos, but in person you could definitely see that it's a baby blue, and that's exactly what his Rolls-Royce looks like in person. So it has a kind of two-tone with a white as well as this kind of baby bluish colorway that's going on. Something else to note about the history about the sneakers, the fact that it is from the Terror Squad group. Most of the more notably known members are Fat Joe and Remy Ma, but my most notable memory, because I was about 8 years old, was when the song Lean Back came on. So that's pretty much all I truly know about Terror Squad with the Lean Back, Lean Back, Lean Back. But anyways, that's gonna pretty much conclude all of the historical details about this sneaker. So let's just get right into the details of it real quick, man. So pretty much it's an all white Air Force 1. There's nothing really significant to report about that. So when you actually come a little bit closer and look at the toe box area, you can see more of that thick leather that I was talking about from earlier. So this is definitely a more high quality Air Force 1 as opposed to those Utopia Travis Scott Air Force 1s. I know I'm not throwing no shots. I'm just saying that if you're gonna charge that $150 price tag, at least let the sneaker resonate with that price tag. So then when we actually look right here, we do have that standard Air Force 1 Dubre, which is pretty nice. And then when we go a little bit more up, you can see that we have those all white laces, but this does come with those turquoise laces, which I think is pretty nice. And if I were to keep these out, I'd probably actually wear these blue laces, which again matches more with the sneaker itself. Then when we go into the tongue tab right there, you can see that we have that Nike Air Force 1 logo on the tongue tab in that blue turquoise colorway. Now when we go onto the lateral side of the shoe right here, you can see again that it's predominantly an all white Air Force 1, but we have those blue touches right there, which resembles Fat Joe's Rolls-Royce. So we do have the turquoise blue Nike check, and then on that ankle area, you can actually see more of that blue detail. And then my favorite detail about this whole entire shoe are these two embroidery details right here. So we do have the Terror Squad logo, which I think looks super fly, super clean on this sneaker. Is really dope. And then when we actually go onto the heel tab, which is one of my favorite details, you do have this JC initial right there, which is actually Joseph Cartagena, which is Fat Joe's actual real name in real life. Then when we go onto the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side, so there's nothing significant to report right there. And then finally, let's just go onto the outsole of the shoe, man. We have that standard all white Air Force outsole. However, with this Air logo right here, we do have it in that blue turquoise colorway, which is really nice. Finally, to conclude with the shoe, we do have this outsole right here, and it's in this kind of icy blue, but really it's that icy turquoise. And one final detail to note about this sneaker is the fact that we do have some nice turquoise blue insoles, which looks really clean on it. And let me just take it out right here real quick. And then we have it in this nice turquoise blue as I mentioned earlier. And then we do have it in that standard white Nike Air Check logo. Nothing crazy to say about that. And one final detail that I almost forgot to mention about the shoe is the fact that we do have leather insides, which I think is going to be really great for comfort, and again speaks to the actual high quality of what this shoe is actually bringing to the sneaker game. And again, this was definitely an exclusive thing to Fat Joe, because if you guys didn't know or may have known, Fat Joe actually had somebody inside of Nike that gave him those customized Nike Air Force Ones, and I think it's dope that everybody loved this sneaker and it's finally coming to town, and hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on them. But if not, at least you have this review to see how they look in person. All right, guys? So, all right, guys, with that being said, that's gonna conclude all the historical details as well as the details on the shoe. So now, let's get right into this on full look, all right? Y'all, so that's gonna conclude the review as well as the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. As I said earlier, I do rock with these Air Force Ones, and if you guys know me, I don't really rock with Air Force Ones as a whole, but these joints is pretty clean. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know the deal, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.